Roguelikes. It's a genre that I still feel doesn't get enough spotlight until today. It's always reached that middle point of mainstream, but at the same time can never break through. Like, sure, every person who's played video games for the past few years and heard about roguelikes are probably only familiar with Binding of Isaac or Hades, for example. And maybe that one game that got played the crap out of by streamers for a few weeks.
Jesus Christ, confirmed.
Joven, don't fall in the water.
Yeah,
Oh, shit! The fucking dude is a legend! Holy fuck.
But that's besides the point. Those are the only two that get talked about long enough and get recognized from the genre. I'm here to tell you what makes the genre so fun and addicting, and also why I think you should give the genre a try. Maybe even finding a favorite roguelike in the process. So, let me get to the point. Variety. The roguelike genre has no specific or favoritism of any other video game genres out there. You'd probably tell yourself, I'd rather be playing games where I can click on heads and rack up tons of kills. Roguelikes have that. Well, it doesn't matter. It's not like there's any strategy or major decision making and critical thinking into playing a roguelike. Roguelikes have those. It doesn't matter, probably doesn't have the same difficulty, speed, and precise movement of platformer, Metroidvania, bullet hell games that exist out. Roguelikes are filled with those. Probably 70% of roguelikes are like that. The point is, if you like or come from a specific group of video game genre, roguelikes probably have what you're already familiar with. Hell, there's even a freaking deck-building, first-person movement shooter, FPS platformer, rogue-like-ish game that exists right now as we speak. I understand not every person who plays games are comfortable with playing every single type of game out there, so if you're into a specific type of game, roguelike should have that checked out for you. I mean, just think of your favorite type of game and roguelikes probably have it, but on steroids. I personally have played and put a lot of hours into all of them, and all of them have their own unique twists and gimmicks to it. I'm fairly interested in what each one has to offer, but all of them have that one thing that cements itself as a roguelike. The one that keeps you reeled in and make you say, oh, just one more try, and I'm done for today. Well, maybe one more. And one more. And one more. Luck and skill. When luck's involved in any game and you get that little taste of good luck, you'd probably think, if I already have these high chances of winning, then why should I quit now? And then you do win. But that isn't always going to be the case. But because you've already had a taste, you just keep going for more, even if the odds are lower than you think. But that's what keeps you coming back for more with roguelikes. Whether you like playing video games for its casual fun and easy experience, not having to worry or stress about how to play the game the best way possible, or you're a goddamn pro gamer who chugs 8 energy drinks every night when you play a game endlessly for hours, practicing, perfecting your craft and skill and getting those wins and sharing it on every social media platform while no one gives a shit, well, it works both ways. With some roguelikes leaning more on your skills with game mechanics, muscle memory, or even using that big IQ of yours to figure out how to win the game. Or maybe sometimes the game will just toss you a bone since no one wants to suck at video games. So, go ahead, tell yourself that, yeah, I deserve to win that run. Some games have a good mix of both, and some rely more heavily on the other, but that's up to debate on which games fall on that category. Point is, roguelikes can be fun for both casual and dedicated players. Whether you're a competitive player who finds fun in challenge, learning and understanding every nuance there is to a game, knowing the best builds and strategies and get really good at it, or some who just likes to play games on the side and goes for a single run and somehow become completely overpowered, snowballing through the whole game and suddenly winning. Whether that was a bit of luck or a bit of skill. And it's always fun when you're winning, isn't it? But before you get there, you will have to go through some hoops, depending on how quick you are at learning and adapting. No matter how good you are at any video game whatsoever, you will always have to deal with dying.
No! Fucking kidding me! That's so true! Well,
Yep.
holy fuck, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die! No! General face, you can do this. Oh fuck! No, 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 no! No, no, no! No!
Losing progression. And a lot of it. I have come to realize recently that people who don't play much video games or don't take games as seriously as people who have been playing them for almost their whole life do not like the feeling of losing or starting over as a whole. In roguelikes, you have no choice but to lose in the beginning, losing everything you obtained on your run. It'll happen over and over and over and over. And that's a good thing because first, you'll most likely be rewarded with newer unlocks, different character classes, and things that can help you on your next try. And most probably even change the way you play, not only because of a newer understanding on how you should approach the game's mechanics and enemies, but also with the tools that the game will give you to make that run just a bit easier. Mostly depending on if the game is a roguelike or roguelite. But that's another topic in video I want to discuss on a different time. Losing and starting over isn't all that bad. You get to try again in a different way, and the run always keeps changing, making it always dynamic and fresh each time you go in. And the best part of it all, you grow. Each time you die and go back in there, you're always a wiser and better version of yourself than the previous run you had. And it feels good seeing your progression from sucking complete ass at the game from the start, then now seeing yourself clearing runs like no problem. Well, not all the time. Because you did that, your own individual skill, with probably a little dash of luck. So, it may feel like you're not getting any better or stronger each time, but I promise you that is the case. Or, like I said, sometimes luck and that adrenaline of gambling for that run is just what might keep you going. The God Run. The God Run is when all the stars align just for you, and everything just works so well, like nothing bad can ever go your way and nothing can stop you. That is the God Run. The run that you keep on trying and keep going each time you die to reach that euphoria of just feeling so overpowered that you become the boss of the game. That is what'll drive you. Mixing both the power of luck and skill. Once you've gotten a foothold of the game, you start seeing everything differently, like how everything is just all part of one big machine, and the dots start connecting to each other like you've reached some sort of enlightenment. No matter how bad you are at the game, luck will always find its way to you and make sure you never feel down ever again. But, you know, of course only for that one run. But that's enough to keep you staying and reeled in for more, to develop that horrible gambling addiction that will never go away once you touch a roguelike. I believe roguelikes can be fun, for the sweats or the casuals. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to share my love for the genre, to the people who have or haven't tried roguelikes yet. Hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you want to see from the channel. Oh, and I might also do some scuff streams. If you're interested in that, take a look at the links below.